Today I'm going to be breaking down Wave by Asake and Central Cee, where as usual I'm going to be talking you through the various elements that I'm picking up on as we go through it. For those of you that are interested, I have put my interpretation of the song meaning down in the description below, so if you want to go ahead, check that out, by all means do so. Alright, you know the sketch, headphones on, let's get into some new music.
Make nobody stress me, I'm on the wave right now. When I get in marijuana, not to flex, not to chill right now. I do my thing my way, I do hold my side. A million value tell you with the body, say no matter. What's up? Show my soul, I kid in a big power, now wisdom they make you the cara. Shoka.
Nice keys.
Sometimes I feel like a burner. In my head, it feel like a burner.
I was on the field selling class A to the fiends. I was never playing for the under 18s. Now it's 18 carat, that's another AP.
Okay, right, we're going to stop it there. I don't really want to be honest, because we're heating up here. But let's cover off the intro. Let's cover off the chorus. And let's cover off the post-chorus. Okay, so we'll cover off the intro first, as we always do. So it's 8 bars long, so we have an average length intro. Tempo-wise, we have a moderate tempo here, so it sits at around 114 BPM. So a little bit faster than the most recent tracks that I've broken down on this channel. We get opened up, we've got the drums in the mix from the get-go, but we also have this prominent sound, this down, 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 down. Now, I'm going to be honest, it sounds like a vocoder to me, but the truth of the matter is, I really don't know what that sound is. But whatever it is, it's that's driving the main melody. We get to about 9 seconds. This is where the bass comes into the mix, but it's also where we get a set of keys coming into the mix, just playing this consistent tone, this Now, they are quite subtle, but equally, they're not that hard to hear, so you shouldn't have any issues picking them out. We get to about 14 seconds and we begin to hear a riser being brought into the mix. And it's this coupled with the percussion hit that hits at 16 seconds that actually helps transition us over into the chorus. Talking about the chorus, so this hits at about 17 seconds, and the first thing that we notice here is the shift up in the bass, much more prominent in this chorus than what it was in the intro. Another thing that we notice is that we get a shift in the keys. We've got some different keys in the mix now, and they're in there just every now and again, helping to mix things up and bring variety to the track. And the same thing applies to the flute, or what sounds like a flute. Again, you'll notice that they're only in there every now and again, but they're in there enough to stand out, catch the ear, as well as pepper the track slightly. We get to about 29 seconds, we get another sound being introduced, and to me it sounds like a siren that's had some effects applied to it, but again, very similar to the riser in the intro. The purpose that this is serving, at least a little bit, is just to kind of help transition us out of the chorus into the post-chorus. And then finally, we have the post-chorus. And there's only a couple of things here. So this hits at 34 seconds. First thing that we notice, very similar to the chorus, is we get a switch up in bass again. Only this time round, it's much deeper and far less prominent than what we had in the chorus. And then the final thing that you will notice is that within this post-chorus, we also get another switch up in the keys. So let's go back. Let's listen. Right, drums. There's that sound. Driving the melody. Bass. Keys. Listen to riser.
Make nobody stress me.
There you go.
Right now. When I get in marijuana, not to flex, not to chill right now. I do my thing my way, I do hold my side. A million value tell you with the body, say no matter.
Siren.
What's up? Show my soul, I kid in a big power, now wisdom they make you the cara.
Another switch up in keys.
I'm a little sometimes
Bass is different as well.
In my head, it just be like it burn out.
I was on the field selling clocks, A to the fiend. I was never playing for the under 18. Now it's 18 carat, that's another AP. 8 cribs in my name and a couple AMGs. Send your allocation, put your ID in my navigation. She a valley got my validation. Say your body need examination. Say you on vacation, then we ain't got enough
Nice
rotation.
cuts.
I'd rather fly you out to Niger, put you on a flight. Knowing you probably try to argue in the sky. Babe, I'd rather lie than see you cry. We can start a family, but you don't trust men. You had no father in your life. More money, less clout. The vibe ain't right, I told my brother, let's cut. Good karma keep coming in clutch. They never hit me up when I was down with no luck. When I'm up, so
Make nobody stress me, I'm on the way right now.
alright.
When I get in marijuana, not to flick.
Okay, right. Again, don't really want to stop it, but let's cover off the first verse. So the first thing that we notice within this first verse is we get the hybrid synth bass being brought into the mix. But pay attention to the drums, because what you'll notice is that we actually have a very clear snare within the mix now. And for me personally, I really like what it does to the rhythm of the track, because if you listen closely, you almost get this sense, and sense being the important word, but you almost get this sense of like this call and response thing happening with the drums. It's almost like the drums are having their own conversation while at the same time being present among the other elements. Keys, very prominent and very consistent in this verse. But what I want you to do is pay attention to what happens to the track at around 103. It goes absolutely mental. We get the cuts, right? And that's not the big thing. The cuts happen. It's what happens after those cuts. We get so many different elements coming into the mix. Honestly, I cannot point them all out to you. So what I'm going to do at this stage is just encourage you to listen and see what you can pick out. And then finally, it wouldn't be right if we didn't touch on the collab. So for me, I really like it. I think Central Cee's flow was on point. There are probably like times in there where it could be a little bit tighter rhythmically, but if you take a step back and you look at it as a whole, in my opinion, I think he done a good job and I think he delivered. But on top of that, you also have this kind of cross-genre, cross-culture thing going on, which, you know, for obvious reasons is good for reaching new audiences. So let's go back and let's listen.
Sometimes I do feel like it burn out. In my head, it just be like it burn out.
I was
Switch
on
up
the
in
field
bass.
selling clocks, A to the fiend. I was never playing for the under 18. Now it's 18 carat, that's another AP. 8 cribs in my name and a couple AMGs. Send your allocation, put your ID in my navigation. She a valley got my validation. Say your body need examination. Say you on vacation.
Right, listen to the track now, it's gonna go mental.
I'd rather fly you out to Niger, put you on a flight. Knowing you probably try to argue in the sky. Babe, I'd rather lie than see you cry. We can start a family, but you don't trust men. You had no father in your life. More money, less clout. The vibe ain't right, I told my brother, let's cut. Good karma keep coming in clutch. They never hit me up when I was down with no luck. When I'm up, so
Make nobody stress me, I'm on the way right now.
alright.
When I get in marijuana, not to flex, not to chill right now. I do my thing my way, I do hold my life. A million but look at you with the ball, you say no Martin. What's up? Show my so I give you no big power. Now wisdom they make you make cara.
Okay, right, just stop it here very quickly. So post-chorus pretty much follows the same lines as the previous post-chorus, but in this chorus, a couple of things that are slightly different. So firstly is the bass. We get a switch up again within the bass. If you go back and you listen to the first chorus, you'll notice that it is different. But the absolute banging thing that they've added to this chorus are those supporting vocals that are just repeating those back end phrases. They are absolute fire. Let's go back. I'm not going to go all the way back, but let's just go back a few just so you can pick up on those few elements.
Nobody stress me, I'm on the way right now.
Alright.
When I get in marijuana, not to flex, not to chill right now. I do my
Supporting
thing my
vocals,
way, I do hold
bang.
my life. A million but look at you with the ball, you say no Martin. What's up? show my sokuja. I didn't know be power. Now wisdom they make you the gara. Shoka. I'm a little sometimes I feel like it burner in my head.
That sound there, fire as well.
Make nobody want me. Do the most of I need the more money. Kinja me don't jam me. In the toju mommy. Good energy's all I need. You favorite pattern. I'm a yaran coming. Oh, you can bank on me. Every song is a bangani. Till eternity. Everything should not vanity. I prove body join for my sanity. Make a little bit calamity. Say I'm in love with the gravity.
Right, I'm going to pause it here for the last time. So I'm actually not going to go back and cover the entirety of this second verse, because it's pretty much the same as what we already spoke about for Central Cee's verse, kind of instrumentally, structurally, right? So a lot of common themes here. All I'd be doing is repeating myself. But the one thing that I really like that they've done here in this second verse is the fact that they've carried over those supporting vocals from the chorus into this verse. And what you'll notice is that sometimes they're layered on the back end phrase, and then sometimes they repeat the back end phrase. So we get a good mix up there as well. So I'm going to go back, I'll take it back a few, and then we'll just go ahead, we'll see the rest of the track out.
Jammy, in the toju mommy. Good energy's all I need. You favorite.
There they are.
I'm a yaran coming. Oh, you can bank on me. Every song is a bangani. Till eternity. Everything should not vanity. I prove body join for my sanity.
Repeating the phrases now.
Say I'm in love with the gravity. Jammy, see what the see. We see the signs, no be line, no be salary. You won't, no be parody. You won't, no be melody. You go parody.
Okay, we're in the bridge now. Those strings, bang. That's all I got to say, mate. Listen.
Fire.
I beg they carried him over. I don't think they did. Oh, by the way, also really good way to see us out using Central Cee, or at least his lyrics, and kind of adding that filter on them as well, so that you know that it's not a new verse. Really, really good way to see us out.
It was God's book. Kids listen to me taking it for gospel. They're praying on my down, but I'm up still. Somebody go and find out how the ops spoke. They thought that it was George, but it was God's book. They're praying on my
Those vocals fire. Absolutely bangs, mate. Okay, that's it for me. If you want to see more breakdown and analyses videos, there'll be things popping up on the screen right now. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you in the next one.